Hello, my minions, and welcome to the stream. I am Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, queen of hell, empress of the ethereal flame, overlord of the eternal flame. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry I'm a minute late. I decided, like a crazy person, to make popcorn at the last possible second. That was my life. So I made popcorn. I got popcorn. But hello, 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 hello. I exist, and I am here, and I am waiting on the server. Fresh popcorn. Okay. It's been a while since we've been here, but we gotta go do a thing. Hi, Graha. Love you, Graha, but I gotta go. There's a thing I'm gonna go do. Because I checked what time this started. No. Not what I wanted. Graceful! I'm here! I'm here. You're not in a thingy. I want to do this. I came for this. It's funny that Graceful's here. What is that? I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. I was trying to type to her in Discord. Ah, away from keyboard. Tragic. I go myself. I guess. Ooh. Wait. Okay. It is. Okay. Now I wait, I guess. Oh! Now we wait, I guess. Look at all these fucking... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of these bitches right here. Hey, ice fishing or is ocean fishing taking so long? Why? What the hell? My guy. Why take so long? How else am I gonna get him? Ruby? You want me to go to Thav? Well. We can do that one. The game's like, if you haven't done fucking Endwalker, you can't participate. Joke's on you, I have. Why does it take so long? I kind of want this thing. That's so derpily cute. Right? Whale. Whale. Ah, okay. Look at that soulless eye. He's seen some shit. Okay. Ow. Okay. I should have that. I do. When I tell you I'm stuffing my face with popcorn. What the hell? This is time. It's been so long since I fished. Somebody in chat said time for ERP fishing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm on top of a guy. Oh, thank god he moved. You know, honestly, I should probably learn how to do fishing better. Oh. Sometimes the fishing requirements are crazy. Oh shit. I got a shrimp. Thing. Ooh. Oop, my bad. Dolphins? We got dolphins? Ooh, look at that. Oh, shit! Plump. Level up. I just need to keep getting these Tylosaurus dudes. Oh man. Almost. What's the bait for the next area? Okay. Ooh, seagulls. What we really need is another set of dolphins. And then at the last area, we get another set of dolphins. A deep sea sardine. I feel like some people just get, like, super lucky. I probably also need a new fishing pole. Yeah. Oh, my nose. I'm still having sinus drainage and stuff. It's rough around here. Damn, I needed a mantis shrimp, not a pink shrimp. Tragic. Ah, gotcha. Man, if I had a squid quest right now, though, I'd be getting some great squid. Oh, shit! Hold on. Oh, I meant to go up another level. Ooh. I sent a link. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. Apparently my phone went off. Like, Metal tried to call me, and He probably called me and told me he was on his way home. What'd you say? Oh man, we almost got... Tragedy. I was gonna say, any day now. I'm trying to do this weak fight thing. Do I have to wait 11 seconds before I pull it up? Whoa. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it this time. Like, I just don't know if I'm gonna get it this round. It'd be so cool if I could fish it up, you know? Ooh, we got dolphins. I'm really close to this prehistoric wavekin thing. I just needed to give me the last one at that point. I got it. Oh man. I was so close to this last one. Woo. Damn. I didn't get one. It's okay. Let's see here. Ugh, tragic. All right, the next one is it. Are you sure? Because the thing said 7. Oh, okay. Wait a second here. Oops, my bad. Yeah. There we go. I can just sell all that shit. Get out of my inventory. Lame. Didn't get it, but it's okay. Oh. Has there? Okay. So, wait a second here. A marketed prohibited... What? Then why would you let me put it on the market? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put this thing on the market, and apparently it became prohibited over the time that I was existing. Interesting. God. What did you sell? Oh, wow, okay. The Calamity... Where's the Calamity Trader? Castle? Why are you yelling at me? Okay, but like... Yeah, what the fuck? Die exchange. Yes? What? No, wait, he took all of my good die. God damn it, no. I didn't realize what he was saying to me. Shit, he took all my good die. For this? Ugh. Oh, all of the dies are consolidated now? Oh, that's weird. Weird, why would they do that? Whatever. What is this? Chocobo. Choco. Huh. Backspace. Oh. Oh, I see. So he just does a whole bunch of shit. Look beside me. This? Or this? Huh. Ooh. Is this like the events that I've done? Oh, I see. Lol. Interesting. Alright, what to do in my life now? Oh my god. I don't want living memory. The Neoteric Witch. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, this one. Yeah, this one. I'm on 4. You want to do it? And then I'm gonna go do story because it's always gonna pop when I'm in the middle of a cutscene, I swear to everything. I'll do all of them except Cruiser 3. God. Time to talk to my Grahatia. Hi, buddy. Finish the rest of my tea. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus it is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shell has nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share her findings with us imminently. It's a Yoshtola. I'm interrupting something, I gather. Why, Yoshtola? What brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate and the sky deep synod for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. I swear to God, didn't I say that as soon as I got in a cutscene, this was gonna pop? Didn't I fucking say that? The fastest way for me to get into these things is to get in a fucking cutscene. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. What? Well, it's a good thing I didn't do anything yet. I keep forgetting to switch my portrait. Bitch, why won't you speak?
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
Oh my God. They will not let him die.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
I'm in the wrong spot.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon! Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Okay, I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, I'm not the only one who died. Perfect. Okay, but like, where do I need to stand then? She a bitch. Music's badass though.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
I see.
How's this?
Oh my god!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
My phone is going crazy?
They're still in it! But for how long?
I'll erase you.
But we're at this part again? God damn it. my god.
And they're done! Is it over already?
This is hard. That gun spot is really what's messing me up.
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Be gone.
Ow. She's so difficult for me. Please, can you fuck? God damn it! At this point, let me dead. I've died more today. I swear to God. How are you still standing? Thank God. Thank God.
Damn it. No choice but to withdraw.
In a shocking turn of events, Wicked Thunder has fled the ring! Our unstoppable upstart is victorious!
What's up with her? Is she rough? Ooh.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh man, I did not get the kitty. Alright. You're safe, thank goodness, but for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with Electro. Or, yeah, Utrope, but she disappeared again. There's nothing else to do for now, so let's head back to the gym. Alright. I've got so much to do. Let me get the next part of this unlocked and then I'll continue story. Nayuna will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of, well, everything. Come on, let's head inside. Gross. I'm relieved you're unharmed, Naira, but what a shock it was to see Eutrope again, and in that manner. What are you doing here? Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course, but if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. What? Why? Because if you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psychoneurosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out before it's too late? Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? The life of comfort promised at retirement is just a lie woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than to new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, their regulators are removed and they are kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Everkeep systems have no way of detecting their death, nor of preserving their memory. I noticed changes to my body and so decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized. And when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surprisingly dense, or surpassingly dense. Like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. I knew the president wouldn't pass up an opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I had realized. That's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Next time, I will have your soul. I gotta fight you again? Wait, Irochop. Whatever your name is, actually. Even if it's to save yourself, you can't just take the soul of another. It isn't right. That's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how far you were faring with your sister's sudden appearance, but I fear I overheard something more distressing. So you didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia? Had I known, I assure you I would not... Oh God, hold on. Had I known, I assure you I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that is the worst thing we could possibly do. The president shows no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go public with a secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Irotep has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's a ruthless man that he would cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Naira, you must rise to the summit of the Arcadian and become the Grand Champion. You see, the Grand Champion is granted to all the souls in our repository. While it couldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all the feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. This kind of goes hand in hand with the fucking MSQ now, doesn't it? Good, good. Now it will garner suspicion if I linger too long, so I shall take my leave. If you'll excuse me. As you'll recall, I can't fight in the matches for a while, and given what I know now, it's just as well. But I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Nayuni and I'll undertake our own search for a cure for psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you, or anyone else for that matter. Because in the MSQ we're learning about feral souls, and in here we're learning about feral souls, and it's feral souls everywhere. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayuna's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me here when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. Ah, there is our new light heavyweight champion. I have been most eager to talk to you, my friend. I believe a proper introduction is in order. My name is Gabbro, and I am a cartoonist. That is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my works are inspired by the battles in the Arcadian, and I love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of unstoppable upstart. I shall make myself available nearby for when you have a moment to share your tales. Gabba's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than have a chat with him. Excuse me. Because technically I do not use spells. Hold on. I gotta do a thing. Okay. I was blowing my nose. Oh, I gotta talk to him. Hey, Naira, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some... Hold on. There it goes. Made some breakthroughs in our research about whatever. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Recount. I'm recounting. The lightweight heavy division is lowest tier of the championship. You surprise one and all by rising up as a champion without the use of feral souls. And you didn't stop there. When former heavyweight fighter Wicked Thunder unexpectedly appeared to challenge you, you bested her as well. Never have we seen such drama at the Arcadian. Like most others, I watched your matches at the edge of my seat, but I've been most keen to hear your first-hand account. Pray, spare no detail. I need my ears to pop. Your words have provided me with insight and inspiration both. With a few embellishments, I believe I can produce a story that will grip the reader from start to finish. Embellishments? lest you misunderstand. My works are not intended to be accurate records of the events. In the name of a good story, I may take some liberties with certain details. For example, what if Black Cat had brought even deadlier techniques to bear against you? Or if Honeybee, whose sweet facade concealed a terrible temper, had become further enraged? What sort of carnage might have unfolded if the brute bomber had stooped to lower blows to seize victory? Why are you dabbing? But last but not least, what if Wicked Thunder refused to retreat, resolving instead to fight on? Cute face. In such manner do I let my mind wander when I produce my works, and this time I'm confident that I have a bestseller on my hands. I thank you for taking the time to share your account with me. I wish you continued success in the arena. Savage. Savage! I thinketh not. That reminds me. There we go. Wait. I need a mender. I hate the layout of this place. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure cyclone crosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we looked for alternative ways to cure cyclone crosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuna. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electric technology. She learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Wow. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Organics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of cyclone crosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the afflicted. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Madame warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository. But we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they are barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to cyclone crosis, including a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible. We can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal. To To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Ooh, I hate that sound. Gross. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Oh my god, her fucking heterochromia. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Look at that thing. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of a disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Trulia, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. God, she's funny. Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. While I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shine so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honey Bee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You lifesavers. She really is something else, honey. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we need to visit him in his home in residential radius 911. What? 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 Why? Why would you do that? Why would you put that implication there? Brute Bomber lives in section 911. Okay, I'm actually going to go back and do MSQ and learn a little bit more about these feral soul things. could have probably just walked. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we read that. Hi, Yushtola. Here we go. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on electro. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we're finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be next subject to my scrutiny. Oh, the hourglass thing.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit.
Wow.
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishulja herself.
Taishulja. I'm gonna forget immediately.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Get her a chair so she stops bending over, damn.
My name is Taishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vitral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Turyolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran, and in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
I'm not sure that's how you get to know people. I'm just pretty fucking sure.
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today, it should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Oh shit, let's not turn this dark.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't.
Oh god.
I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Shh. It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family.
Oh god.
Can you look at shouting for me? The research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where I do.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamarchi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, we're learning some shit too, so it's cool. Look, dude, Zeralja just had his fucking... Zeralja needed therapy. He needed fucking therapy. Desperate therapy. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be. Galulja is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shill. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Galulja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at the present, I am ready to head to living memory when you are. I am planning to be thorough, so we need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain overlong. We know all we have much and more to. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back, yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliolo were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard. If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Lay Node 9. It could have something to do with the fact that they have been essentially immortal for the last couple of years, and now they get to go back to a place where that is not a fucking option. And they could be freaking out about it. Just saying. Whoa. Fancy. There may still be people gathering at Praxis Park. Let's try there first.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
What?
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
I can't imagine living in this society.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
You're terrorizing this child.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
I cannot imagine living in this society. I do that shit regardless.
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
You've given a whole society anxiety. Like, legit.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What is happening?
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do. I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
What is happening?
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
What have you
You
done?
there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
Oh, you've gone psycho. Gotcha.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
Oh,
Her Majesty
God.
walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Rip that shit off his head.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I couldn't live here.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless.
Oh my God.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone.
This is why AI is bad.
But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Ugh.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
But if she's only gonna save, she, quote unquote, is gonna save only 5,000 people and there's not enough Aether, that means she's gonna kill everybody else. Oh god. Wilclamot, could we not have just fucking killed her? What's up with that? We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, 'tis no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. 'Tis as if their memories have been erased. Given the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators. But by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. We need to figure out who she really is. Zanassian! Dun dun dun. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Oh, this is not good. Dun 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 dun. This is not good at all. Meanwhile, in living memory. Uh-oh.
Where am I?
What?
My people. Are they safe?
What?
Why am I?
The fuck is happening right now? Oh my god. I'm doing patches until this ever cold shit. Okay. Naira, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for lemon tea. She should arrive shortly. Naira, glad to see you here too. You were quick. And speak of the devil, let's catch up with each other, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back to Tuliyola and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Galulja's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. And while I'm Galulja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. and each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. I'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Yoshola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Why did my thing do that? You're not Shell. You look like Shell, though. You okay, buddy? To the break room? This is a break area. What do you mean? It's the kitchen. How big is this place? It's Sphene.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a Porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
I can imagine Alice doing something, and Yoshola's like, hey, so I need a Porksy. And Alice is like, on my way. And then, like, just stops whatever she's doing to go. She doesn't even fucking, she's like, okay, peace out, bye. And they're like, wait, Alice, we need, and she's like, nah, I gotta go. Yoshola called me.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Crazy thing to wake up to, huh?
Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Who's Zelenia? Otis is dead.
Who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
So, I need to know how you died now. I need to know that the exact process for which you quote-unquote died. And then they started to make the regulators.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis.
What? I thought you died.
Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true?
So you didn't die?
I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
No! Oh, I pieced it together in my brain!
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Yeah, she didn't die, she went into a stasis. They assumed you were dead. Oh, this fucked up. I'm gonna explore a little. This could not. I could not. Bitch, they assumed you were dead. I do not believe you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Graha, Tia, and Kryl for now. It is. Wow.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them. Not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
I totally keep score. Oh, Y'shtola is a motherly sort. Alisei never abandons those in need or their comrades you can rely on. I'm gonna say comrades you can rely on.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment.
I didn't want to, like... Let me praise Graha. Let me go praise my
Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
It only took 4 centuries. It's fine.
So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Okay, but the little quiver of your chin they just added was so good.
Sphene?
My dad hated me. Let me talk about that.
Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
I want y'all to run into it. I want the other program to freak out.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm. Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
I got a title drop? Oh, shit. Does that mean I'm in the next patch? Oh, God. Thank you as well, Naira, for your kindness. The Endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. I still got how many fucking patches to go through? Can you imagine playing this when it first came out? God. I always tell myself I'm going to do shit like that, and then I never do. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shell has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. I want her outfit to be nothing like the other outfit. Like, I need that in my life.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh my god, you're cute.
Oh, that really suits you.
Look, Lamont, quit flirting. What the hell?
I had much the same impression. I had only ever worn skirts, you see. But it seems appropriate for a new beginning.
I'm still not a fan of the yellow, but that seems to be your thing.
Before you head out.
Let Lamity have a girlfriend? No!
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Oh god.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale.
Okay, so a word just got said to me, and I'm like literally squinting. Because it said, what? Oh! Ignominy. A deep personal humiliation and disgrace. Disgraceful or dishonorable conduct, quality, or action. It can also mean public shame, disgrace, dishonor, or extreme humiliation. Vocab quiz on Friday.
Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
You're the king here, dude. Can't you just tell the other Sphene to stop her shit? You are literally the king. You have those actions. God. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Promote. Hold on, I just read chat. The upcoming, who did see Woody now? Did you just say the upcoming Ryle? Will I get to that today? Hold on, I gotta see where they're hood up. She's cute. Ha! Fuck you. That lady wants to talk with Lamity, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There's so many, very many, I can't decide where to begin. Stop reading. Then why don't we let Naira choose? Oh, okay. The following event cannot be skipped. Okay, don't cue me for anything. Also, don't believe the child. I'll believe the child. There are a lot of different shops at the Nexus Arcade selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Sphene gave Naira and Lamity a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wicklemont. The lady talking telepathy just came back from Tuliolo. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and that's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindholm, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Can I go over here? No. If you tune to the Ley Node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes aether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Zelena, I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs on others, though. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Nera and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. See... Wait. There's some implications there. Because I was under the assumption... Hold on. Was Sphene simply a computer program, or did she have the other Sphene's soul? That part I'm unsure about. I don't remember exactly that part. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sphene, Nera, the two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part.
Oh,
Have
she
you
likes bitter
decided as
coffee.
well?
No?
understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
I'm a sweet tooth, so...
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
Look at our little lattes.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
Yeah, they did you dirty.
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
If her coffin had a preservation spell on it, did they know she was still alive, or did they just assume she was dead? Because if they knew that she was still alive and they still continued to do this shit, forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, it's completely understandable, girl. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Naira. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look at Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see in True View. We not gonna take her up to the government facility? Lol. Ooh, while I'm here. that a random ass camera? They are just random ass cameras. I don't like that. What a dumbass looking car. Ugh. This dude. He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger is past, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I have come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Naira? I suppose I can. God. I'm truly grateful. Now there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. I'm dying over here. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Toliola who had similar episodes due to trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Look, Lamont's all over the goddamn place. So there are 4 items in total to deliver? Right. 3 for people on Truval, and then 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Naira? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Oh, shit. run. Now, Sphene, I know what you're looking at, but I swear to God, it's a giant GPU. The way the buildings are in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Well, okay. Is there something you need? Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much longer I can afford to muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. Hold on, we're actually gonna pass because there's another little talk point. We'll do it like this. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking what we did to Tuliolo. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamati, Wilclamot would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. I could never live in this society. So you can purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Gnault's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen Sphene tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about the souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still. Sorry, I need to clear my head. That's everyone in Trueview. Let's go to Neonstein. What do you even need cars over here for? Where are you driving to? Are you talking to me? Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Ah, of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is that you've achieved what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. It wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's words to heart and found a new job, out where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Ha, thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents. A sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled hobogo besides my father. Lemity once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. Ah, but I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you. And thanks for the delivery. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Naira. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard. And the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Did I just run at this point? Yeah, I'm looking at a little shortcut, actually. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much like me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Sphene was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that? The simulant? She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know it better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? I just love it when the fucking music changes. Wait, have y'all been standing over here on the exact spot I was going to need to end up in? What am I looking at? The simulant headed into that chute over there. The neon stain is that way. Let's hurry. Is this bitch going to oblivion? Because oblivion's right here.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Hey! Are you alright?
Who are you?
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice. You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
No. Not on your life.
Is that so? What a shame. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them.
Can we just not kill this bitch? Like, what are we doing?
Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Don't call me that. Or don't call her that.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
No, you're not.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns. Pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
Somebody join the party? What is happening?
You're speaking to me.
Obviously.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
Who? Wait.
Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
I just went through an entire expansion where all the shit you're saying is a really bad fucking idea. It's called Endwalker. You should look up, you should read it. You should participate in that story, my guy.
Calix! You're Calix, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
How are you still alive?
Calix! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
I feel like I'm looking at a Kingdom Hearts screen right now.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
I'm gonna come kill you, by the way. I hope you're ready for that. I didn't like the... Are you alright, Naira? Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens that there's something that only you can do right at this moment. Let's start with Calix. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrip and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I would never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. We're not very far. Like, we're literally, like, right here. Guys, I don't know if I have time for this trial. Wait, where am I? Yeah. Can I get more talking cutscenes so I don't have to keep fucking reading? Graha, you're here.
We've heard what happened.
Hell yeah!
So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calix, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calix is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calix has outright stated his ultimate goal, How his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Everything's interesting to you, Shale.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
What? I was making a statement! She finds everything interesting!
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
I think a little revenge is in order. We can't leave them to their own devices.
No, we cannot. We must learn exactly what he is plotting.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Y'all, I gotta pee. Like, real bad. I use the bathroom so bad. I've been sitting here just sipping on my water. Oh my god. Can I take these headphones off? Oh yeah. Thank God. Okay, BRB. Look, okay, guys, I had to really use the bathroom. Get metal on the phone. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Fail. Right, I believe I plotted a valuable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galulja, and no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let us head to the lift to the government sector. I see they cleaned up the memorial. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take a wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to whatever her face, I can't remember it now, is records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below organics. The castle is in the heart of the intersection. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Nara, take this communicator with you. God, I thought she was going to toss it at me. It's been modified to track your coordinates. I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. I thought y'all said it was a trial, not a dungeon. Fine, let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let me at least get to the trial part for the next stream. Wait, am I a party leader? What's going on here? What? Y'all, I thought somebody else was party leader. That's why I was like, let's go. Jesus Christ. We're joining. We're going. I'm not ready. Everybody's ready. I decree everybody's ready. Let's go. When did y'all give me party lead again? Team girly. Except Keef's a fucking dragon. Wait, is this the bottom? Ooh.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
My bad. Press wrong button.
Access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Hold on, I'm looking. So this is what it's all built on. Hi, Careless. It's too. Oh, hold on. Stretch. Stretch. Water. You're lucky they convinced me to do this dungeon real quick. That bad?
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Oh, whoa! Keep! I hadn't even come through the fucking pipe yet! See, when in doubt, you hang out with Rain. Where's this bastard at? Whoop. Ow, son of a bitch. Hold on, you gotta give me a second. Okay. So he was just being an asshole? I hate when they do that. Well, chill out. I'm trying to enjoy. Oh my god, Careless, you've missed so much! So Careless, Sphene's back. You fucking know. What do you mean you know? I didn't know.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's got communications. Stay alert.
What? I missed that part. I stood in that just to get by. Yeah. Sphene, okay, so Sphene's back. Two Sphenes are back. One of them is actual Sphene from 400 years ago. So it turns out that when she quote unquote died.
So you have come. Let us measure your strength.
When she had quote unquote died, she didn't actually die. She had gone into a stasis. So her body was in a state of paralysis, and they thought she was dead. So what they did is they put her in this coffin, and it had stasis magic on it. Oh my god. And so they were perfectly able to preserve her body for 4 centuries because they thought she was dead. Oh my god, I was in the wrong fucking spot. Oh god. Oh my god. Ow. Ooh, I'm so dead. Don't know how that happened. Hip, you can't panic either, dude. Oh my god, I'm pressing our button. The tank is Keef Keef.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
So now we have found out that there's this guy named Calix who's been occasionally mentioned. Calix is still alive somehow. And he is trying to use this new fake Sphene to convince the people of Alexandria that they should all become endless. But only 5,000 something people can become endless. So actual Sphene is trying to assist us in whatever this shit show is. That reminds me, are we actually being followed by Sphene? Because she was actually in living memory when she woke up. And Yoshtola found her. Oh, hey, hold on. But at the same time, Sphene, actual Sphene, is kind of like thinking that she no longer has a place in her own kingdom because it's been 4 centuries. So she's kind of having an existential crisis. Meat limit break? Oh, I see. Oh, God. And this is the actual castle. Like, this is Sphene's castle. Not lucky for me.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Hold on. Oh, shit, I was comparing. Hold on. What the fuck is that?
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
What?
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls. How will you handle this?
I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow Rain to the best of my fucking ability. Apparently I was correct.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Why would you do that? Keep her!
Let us see what this is.
You were like legit fine where you were.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
God damn it. Oh my god, I'm dead.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Leave me dead for that one because Kiefer almost gets me killed all the fucking time. Here we go.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
I wish when my character was angry, my tail, like, switched. Yeah, I actually need that. Give me that. Yeah, this is actually weaker. Let's see. This, however... What does this look like? Oh my god, it's awful. Ah! It's fucking god atrocious. Okay. Oh god. I have to go into my fucking... Yeah, I don't know if you heard me screaming at you. No, it was better, so I wore it. I'll fix it later. It's just gonna look like shit. Ah!
Calix was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. Who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sphene and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal. Stay alert for more threats.
Sphene, I need you to walk. I don't need you to get kidnapped.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor.
This outfit sucks.
Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sphene?
Yep. Fucking knew it.
What?
Saw that coming a mile away.
What? What happened? Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
The fuck?
Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia? Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
What even are you, though?
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
It's always so badass when this happens.
There it is.
Did I not make one? It's fine. When in doubt. Welcome back, Nyera. Alright, let me come out here. Can I come up here? Sure, up here. Yeah, this looks like I'm gonna die to this. Alright, cool. Actually, my minions, that is going to be it for me today because I do actually have to go and do some things. So I have to get off of here, believe it or not. I'm going to have to end it off here on this awesome scene. I know. But I got to get something done before tomorrow and I gotta get it printed out. Because the thing we gotta do tomorrow starts at like 9 in the morning. I won't have time. I don't have a printer at work. Like, I got to get that done tonight. Period, end of story. I don't have time. And it's gonna take me a minute because I have to write it myself. And that being said, like I said, that is going to be it for me today, minions. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This has been Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, Queen of Hell, Empress of the Ethereal Flame, Overlord of the Eternal Flame. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We are going to be raiding a porcelain maid, who is porcelain knight at the present moment. Yeah, you were able to watch some. You can always go back and rewatch it. I will upload it before I get started on my task. And the next stream, minions, should be on Thursday. And Subnautica 2 is ready to go. It's downloaded. When I get home, I just got to make sure that it's updated. And then the next stream after that will be on Friday. So, until then, minions. Again, this has been Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, Queen of Hell, Empress of the Ethereal Flame, Overlord of the Eternal Flame. Please? I was gonna do something else on Friday. I will decide. Thank you very much. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whatever time it is for you minions. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, which again will be on Thursday. You keep asking me, and I will say no. Stop begging. I hear children beg for candy all the time. I'm tired of it. Miss Kalcifer, Miss Kalcifer, Miss Kalcifer. Sick of it. Chill the fuck out. Anyway, we are rating in a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Rating. Good night, minions. See you guys on Thursday. And I'm out of here.